Shrewsbury. Benefiting from a genuinely inspiring and purpose-built environment on the banks of the Chao Phraya River in Sathorn, Shrewsbury Riverside is a well-established and highly successful school that sets the benchmark for international schooling in Thailand. With exceptional facilities from their early years garden to the brand new senior school and purpose-built sports hall, which is opening, Riverside continues to set the standard of excellence. The journey each student at Shrewsbury takes is uniquely diverse, enriching them to become lifelong learners and dedicated members of the community. These skills are exemplified by their exceptional examination results, with 76% of A-level exams taken by Shrewsbury students in 2020 achieving straight A or A grades, over 4 times higher than the UK average. If what you're looking for is a purpose-built primary school for the younger learner, then Shrewsbury City Campus is on Suhkumvit Rama 9 with highly experienced and dedicated teachers and an all-encompassing curriculum. Opened in 2018, students at City Campus benefit from modern facilities that encourage creativity and innovation in an environment where they can thrive. Every student who starts at City Campus has an automatic place at Riverside when they graduate at the end of year 6. And I am very happy to be joined by my friends at Shrewsbury, Amp, who is the Director of Admissions, and Liz, who is the Admissions Executive at the Riverside campus. Hello, how are you today?
Hello, hi, good morning from Shrewsbury City Campus.
Yeah, thank you very much. As I've offered to the other schools this morning, how about I give you the opportunity to take 30 to 60 seconds here and tell us, we just heard the, sort of the overview of what the city and the Riverside campus are like. But in your opinion, in your words, what are those campuses like to you?
Well, I'm at Riverside campus. We are a through school, so we go from 3 years old in EY1 right the way up to graduating in year 13. So at our school, the children follow the British national curriculum. At the end of year 11, they sit their IGCSEs, and then we do an A-level programme for the final 2 years of school before going off all over the world to study for university. At City Campus?
Well, at City Campus, we are purposely built for primary students only. So we start from 2 years old until 11 years old, until they get a guaranteed place at Riverside Campus for year 7 to year 13. And then they're off to, like Liz said, to all over the universities around the world.
So we are at Riverside in our 20th year, and I believe you are
5th year.
In the
we
5th
just celebrated that 5th years, yes.
So in year 6, when our students all move up to year 7, all of our Riverside and City Campus year 6 students merge together and go into our senior school.
Yes. So our curriculum, like Liz said, that we follow strictly British curriculum throughout from nursery up to year 13.
Excellent. We have a question for you already from one of our viewers of the summit right now. And the question is, what is the diversity at Shrewsbury, as I am Thai, but I want my son to learn and speak only English all day as my family is from the UK?
Yes, so at our school we are about 75% Thai, and the rest of our student body is made up with expatriates or foreigners. Many of those families might have lived here for many years. All of the subjects, other than modern foreign language, are delivered in English. So a prerequisite of coming into the school is English proficiency at that age. Certainly when you're 3 years old and you're coming into early years, most of those students communicate by just pointing, so English does not have to be proficient. Whilst we do support English as a second language, you would need to have a good level of English, and all of the students, if you walk around the campus, are speaking to each other in English.
The same standard at City Campus as well. We have around, we have the same ratio of the Thai students and international students, about 75 are Thai.
Altogether there's about 45, we have 45 nationalities, and the figures that I've just quoted would be potentially half Thai or Thai, and then from that it's UK, American, Indian, Chinese, etc., etc. So it's a global melting pot, but the point is it is a British curriculum, and English is spoken all throughout the school.
Fantastic. As I said in the beginning, in the introduction, there is a connection between the two campuses. Can you speak to why that's important and how that works?
Our governors were here, last week or the week before, and certainly they were in school the entire time. They came to City Campus as well.
Yes.
They are there to govern us, make sure that we are following the curriculum. And so our relationship with Shrewsbury UK is, quite close. They come twice a year, and, we must make sure that we are adhering to their standards.
And our two campuses, we always have quite close connection with each other, with Mr. Miller and Ms. Dennison as principals for both campuses. We always have cross-campus training as well, and we have students from City Campus visit Riverside campus as well, or Riverside students visit City Campus students as well. So that we have a close connection, close link with each other.
AMP and I will meet regularly as well. So our
exactly.
teams got together last week for a training. There's lots of professional development going on. So we are regularly keeping up to date with what's required from Shrewsbury UK.
And basically, we are one school, two campuses.
Yeah, and talk to me about that as one of the few schools that have campuses in different locations. If I'm a parent, let's just say, that has maybe somebody at the Riverside campus and a child at the City campus, how do I manage that? What facilities do I have in place to make sure that I'm able to participate, that I can connect with them, those kinds of things?
Yeah, so we are in different locations, and that would be why we have two campuses. I think when parents are choosing a school, proximity, location to school is in the top 5 reasons to pick a school. So whilst you want that academic excellence, you don't really want to be schlepping across town for over an hour. So the City Campus, being in a different location, enables parents to really tap into the academic offering that Shrewsbury offers, but in a different part of town.
Yes.
By the time the children are year 7 and older, they are able to then get into school quite independently by different means. So not necessarily being hand-delivered by parents. They might come to school on the shuttle boat. Riverside is very accessible.
Or a school bus.
Or the school bus, or via the BTS, or things like that. So I think proximity to school might be quite key when the children are 3 and 4 and 5 years old. If you're asking about having one child in one campus and one in another, when the oldest child graduates City Campus in year 6, you are able to move all of your children over.
Yes.
So you wouldn't really want to have a child in each campus. That might be logistically quite tricky. So our policy is when your oldest child graduates year 6, if they've got a younger sibling, then they can move over at the same time.
Yes.
Fantastic. That's really interesting. One of our visitors to the summit today has a question for you, which is, do students follow 2 different streams for A-levels and IB? And do they have separate teachers for each specialist subject?
No, we offer A-levels. It would be really tricky to staff a programme that offered both pathways. I'm not entirely sure how some schools do it, but we are an IGCSE and an A-level school. And, we've got outstanding results. Our students are offered a breadth of subjects. So you may not be a mathematician or a scientist, so you might be really dedicated to the arts or drama or computer science. There is a Catholic range of subjects. So, you don't necessarily have to be doing those heavy core subjects of the sciences and maths to be able to do the A-level programme and to have an outstanding output and go on to a leading university. So we are purely A-level.
Fantastic. What do you have a mobile phone policy?
A what, sorry?
Sorry, a mobile phone policy for.
Oh, yes, actually we do. And recently, I have a daughter in year 13, so she's in her final year. She will graduate soon. And she was telling me about the mobile phone policy through the school. The students can bring a mobile phone to school, but they may not use it during school time. The A-level students upon the 6th form, they are allowed to use their devices because it's technology is an integral part of studying for those students, they may not use it at any other section in the school. So yes, some of the children that are bringing themselves to school independently will have a mobile device for emergency purposes, picking up, dropping off and that kind of thing, but they're not using them during the daytime.
And as for City Campus, that we have only junior students, we do not allow them to bring mobile phones to the school. If there is any emergency or any incidents happen in the school, we have a team that we can contact the parents, and we have many numbers of emergency contacts in our system per one family that we can contact. If we can't reach the parents, we can reach out to their family right away.
Excellent. As a school that's been around, as you said, I believe it was for 20 years now in Bangkok. Is that correct?
That's right.
How, as a school that's super well established, well known, et cetera, in the city, tell me about some of the ways that you've kept innovative, your campus has changed, evolved, and some of the ways that you've modernized in order to sort of keep pace with some of the newer schools that have been established recently.
Well, I've only been at Riverside for 2 years, but I did see, I was telling my colleague, I saw Riverside in 2015 when my daughter was visiting for a swimming meet. And then I came back again in 2016 and I was so impressed. I canvassed a lot of the staff to ask what it was like to live in the area. And of course, I wanted to live in Thailand. I did visit several schools, and I ultimately picked Shrewsbury as a school that I wanted to settle in because of its location. And actually the student diversity was very attractive to me, and their academic output was very attractive to me. So in terms of renovating, the school is almost finished a full renovation. We've just got the junior campus to update. The pre-prep and the senior school, we've built a brand new multi-million baht innovation centre. We've moved our car park, tunnelled underneath and moved that underground to increase our green space. Our STEM innovation centre offers robotics, innovation, computer science, all the sciences, and a stunning sixth form there. So in terms of staff, we are constantly recruiting the world's leading staff members, generally from the UK. The heads of school recently travelled to the UK. They meet the staff who have applied for any vacancies at Shrewsbury UK, and they are interviewed there. So the rigour there that's applied to employing staff is very strong, and we are helped with by Shrewsbury UK. So yeah, you've got anything to add?
Well, for
I'm
City Campus,
too much.
for City Campus, it's quite in terms of, as we are only primary school, we are quite different from in terms of the senior school and all from Riverside. But of course, we have to journey throughout to senior school. Throughout the journey that I have been with City Campus for 5 years, I've seen a lot of changes in the school, and the one that I'm proud of is the nursery classrooms that we have started last year, and we are quite full already for next academic year as well. So that is something that I'm proud of, that I can see that a lot of changes and a lot of parents paid attention to, that they can start the journey at Shrewsbury from nursery all the way throughout. And of course, like Liz said, the renovation around the school, it's ongoing every summer break. We keep the school as fresh and as new all the time. And our classrooms, especially how we design it, is very, very, very nice. And we get a lot of nature lights from outside as well. So I think that is the highlight of City Campus as well. And our teachers, the turnover of our teachers is very, very less. Even though we've been through COVID phase and COVID situation that happened in the past 2-3 years, but our teachers still with us, and we have around not even up to five teachers that have changed their jobs and all.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I would say that's probably one of the most undervalued statistic as a parent when you don't ask this question is what is the staff turnover like? And the reason that's important to retain staff is the continuity for the students and the parents.
Yes.
But certainly if you are in a school where there's a massive changeover of your student body, or your staff body, then that is going to create some blips. You're going to have, if the students are changing over regularly, then you will have knowledge gaps, and they're going to bring that into the classroom, which might hold that class of students back. And the same with teachers. The continuity with them staying, it really lends itself to the academic output. And I think on average our teachers stay 6 years, which is very strong for the international market. And our students, we have our head boy at the moment has been with us since he was 3. And he is now 17. He's British Thai. And, you know, whilst we do have new students coming in, especially for IGCSEs and A-levels, we have almost 20 students this year graduating that arrived with us in EY1.
That's
and
amazing.
It's not just the students as well. I would say that our senior management team have been working with us quite numbers of years. Like Miss Dennison, she's been in Thailand for over 10 years.
12 years, I think.
12 years, yes. So, and our senior management team's been working quite closely for 2 campuses with the knowledge that they have. That's why, I mean, they can bring up the Shrewsbury up to the standard that we have.
Fantastic. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, our time flies so fast this morning, and I was just told that we need to move on to your video presentation. But I can't thank you enough for taking the time out of your morning, both Amp and Liz, for speaking with us.
That's our pleasure.
We will be directing any questions about Shrewsbury to you directly. But now let's move on. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Welcome to Shrewsbury International School, Bangkok. Shrewsbury International School, Bangkok has 1 school and 2 campuses. I'm Amanda Dennison and I'm the founding principal here at City Campus, and before that I was the vice principal and head of the primary school at our Riverside campus. I'm joined today by Mr. Miller. City Campus caters for children from age 2 through to 11. At 11, they have a guaranteed place for year 7 at our Riverside campus with Mr. Miller.
So hi, thanks Amanda. I'm Rob Miller, in my 12th year working for Shrewsbury Bangkok. Shrewsbury Riverside is the campus that's located in the Sathorn region next to Jarangkrung Road. It offers the British curriculum for children from age 3 up to age 18, and with the older children that includes GCSE qualifications and also A-levels.
City Campus is located in Rama 9 and we offer the early years foundation curriculum and the English national curriculum to all our children. City Campus, our environment is designed specifically for primary age children. That's what makes us very unique within Bangkok. Our early year setting, for example, is just truly magical. The children have access to indoor and outdoor space. The outdoor space, we have a forest school, a splash play, sand pits, and wonderful, wonderful spaces for children to explore. We're passionate about following the children's interests in early years and up through into Key Stage 1 as well. It's through their interest that the children will learn and be passionate about learning in the future. So anything can happen down in early years. It's so exciting. The children even go to the resource cupboard to decide what they want to put out for their learning. And we have open-ended tasks, open-ended playful tasks that the children navigate and decide what they want to do and become very early decision makers. With this great foundation in our early years, as the children move up into Key Stage 1, we continue the children following their interests to a certain degree, because that foundation of decision making, risk taking, having a go, good communication skills and social skills is built upon in terms of the curriculum and their learning and their progression within the curriculum. So as they move up through the school, up a Key Stage 1 and into Key Stage 2, we start a topic-based approach where we contextualise a topic to suit our children, our unique children here at City Campus, and the contextualisation of being a school in Thailand.
So the Riverside campus has been there since 2003 and mirrors the provision of the City Campus in its junior phase. So we have the same sort of creative play-based learning approach down in early years with our new early years garden, and actually the whole pre-prep building in Riverside campus is being refurbished. And then also we mirror the topic-based learning approach at Key Stage 1 and 2. And all the great habits of learning that Amanda's talked about, the students bring up to the senior school at Riverside, where the students at junior school in Riverside are joined by the students at the junior school at City Campus, come together in the senior school. And the senior school, they get taught by specialist teachers in specialist classrooms. And we're really lucky that we've invested 1.1 billion baht in some new facilities for the teaching of students in senior school. And now we're going to share with you a video to take you around some of the new facilities in the senior school on the Riverside campus.
So really proud to share with you that we've opened our very first nursery class, which is very exciting to have 2- and 3-year-olds in our school community, and it allows siblings to join the school earlier and new families to join the school. It's ever so popular. Thinking of our early years as well, and I'm scanning around that beautiful garden, we've really enhanced and enlarged the space where our forest school is. So we've got lots of trees and space, green space, where the children, well, last time I was down there, in fact, they were camping and making food in our mud kitchen outside and singing songs. So it was kind of a very musical theme last time I was down there, but you never know what you're going to find. But our forest school is an excellent space, and 2 of our teachers are actually being trained in forest school teaching, which is quite an extensive programme and qualification to receive. Primary building, we've got a brand new science lab that's up and running with a new science leader who's really, really passionate about it, with our first science fair taking place in a couple of weeks. And we've also got our new orchestra programme that I believe you've also got at Riverside. We're sort of mirroring that programme that's happening. So we've got a lovely, lovely, small but beautiful orchestra developing. Rob, how about you?
Yeah, so we have the same orchestra programme at Riverside. It mirrors the one at City Campus. So students from age 7 actually get given an instrument by the school to learn that year. They actually learn it as part of their curriculum music lessons in the school. We actually see quite a lot of it at the moment out in the school. And it's allowed them to really develop the skills of both mastering the instruments, but also a bit of music making. So the time they get older, when they're around sort of 10, 11, they've got the skills, all of them, to join any one of the ensembles or orchestras that's available either in the junior school, as it is in City Campus, or in the senior school at Riverside. So the facilities are amazing and it's brilliant, but actually none of that matters without our fantastic teaching staff across both campuses. We put a lot of time and effort into recruiting the best teachers possible. They're all incredibly experienced, all fully qualified, mostly from the UK actually, and we devote an enormous amount actually to offering them even more training experiences at the school. They're really, really passionate about their teaching, whether they are subject specialists in the senior school at Riverside or whether they're junior school teachers down in early years at the City Campus. And now that they have these amazing facilities on both sites, it really allows the students incredible opportunities to learn with these incredible teachers in these incredible facilities, and offers them opportunities really to learn all the way through the school up to the oldest year groups, where they're preparing for universities that have very similar facilities to the facilities we've got at the school. And our track record in terms of getting students from the school into amazing world-class institutions is incredibly consistent. I think in the time that I've been here, we've had nearly 50 students go on to Oxford and Cambridge University. Overall, about half of our graduates go on to university in the UK. Sort of around about a third will go on to colleges in the US, including places like Stanford and Yale, Berkeley. And also we have around 15% going on to universities in Thailand, and those actually are mostly students who are interested in medicine. So the co-curricular program is echoed also at Riverside. I think every day we've got somewhere around over 50 activities going on with the students, everything from Current Affairs Club, which I run actually, through to Cross Stitch Club. Also big sport, music and drama programs, just like they've got at City Campus. We also run the International Award, which is an international version of the Duke of Edinburgh's Awards that's run in the UK. We also run the extended project qualification up for our oldest students, which allows them to pursue a research project of their own choice. We've had everything from building a canal across Thailand to developing anti-cancer drugs. It's one that I recently supervised as well.
Thank you for listening to us. That summarises what we have to say about Shrewsbury, Bangkok. There's a link on the screen which will take you to our website, which will tell you all about our admissions processes and how to get in touch with our team if you would like to come and meet us and hear more about our campuses and have a tour round. We look forward to meeting you. But that's all from today. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you soon. Bye bye.